avoid making shaker cards because they're too bulky and they require way too many products? Let's shake things up today. We're gonna make this faux shaker card and I think you're gonna enjoy it. Hi, I'm Dawn with Dee Dee Creates Crafts, and this is the channel for simple, duplicatable cards that anyone can make, especially if you're a beginner. Are you ready to get started? Let's create some crafts. All right, we are going to start with step 1, which is just a regular piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and we're going to cut it right in half at 5.5. Then we are going to score it at 4 1/4, and this makes what is known in the card making world as an A2 size card here in the United States. So this is your base, and this is step 1. Step 2, we want to cut a second layer of cardstock, and I chose to use a different color just to be wild and crazy and fun. So this second layer, and I do recommend a solid color, have 2 solid colors, but make this one a different one, and you're going to cut it at 5 1/4 by 4. So if you look and you're not into measurements like I'm not into measurements, it's just 1/4 inch on 2 sides, and then when you line it up, it's perfectly 1/8 on all 4 sides. I love that. Now you need a piece of designer print paper, and this one is actually going to layer on top of the pink. Look how beautifully, and then it'll go down like that. But this designer piece is 5 by 3 3/4. I think mine's a little smaller, but it would be prettier. I think I just used a scrap piece of paper. So with your print paper, use 5 and 3 3/4. Now, if you're in love with this gorgeous, fun paper, oh my stars, in the original shaker card, then you can get this absolutely free. You can't buy it. You have to get it for free. It is called Sunshine and Rainbows. It's a 6 by 6 pad, and it's part of the sale abrasion. And for every increment of 50 that you order, you get to choose something free. So I wanted to share that with you, because if you fell in love with this paper, that's how you get it. You cannot buy it, you get it for free. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna adhere this down first. So let me get, and I'm gonna recommend you do everything flat, adhere it flat, and don't use dimensionals, because we're gonna add our little shaker guys. So I am gonna put my adhesive on the back. Stand up so I can see it good. Let me come this way. My fingers are sticking to it. Okay. So I'm gonna just eyeball it, get it as centered as humanly possible. Done. So now what we want to do is install it into the shaker. So here's what you need. A clear medium envelope. You can order them from me. They are $6 for 50 of these, and they're gonna think of all the faux cards you can make. Now, the part that's gonna lay down, we want this on the back of the card, so we're gonna slide it in this way so that when we fold it under, it'll be just like this, all right? Now, if I failed to mention, my products of choice are Stampin' Up. I am a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator, and if you do not have a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the United States, please pick me. I would love to take care of your crafty needs. So what we're gonna do next is line it up as close as humanly possible to one of the edges. So you see we're gonna have a nice size margin up there, which is okay. We are gonna get rid of that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some normal old Scotch tape, you guys, and we are gonna fold it in and into the back. All right, look, it wrapped around my finger. That is so funny. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna do some more. You want it definitely as close, let me show you the front, to get rid of any edges, all right? I do a little more. I am kind of going right up the edge with it. Okay, so now, look how beautiful that's gonna look. Let's add our sequins. And if you want, you could, like with my first card, if I can find it on the floor, there it is, let me share with you. I actually cut up some different pieces from the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, and I hand fussy cut the rainbow, and then you can fussy cut the clouds, which are part of the paper, or there's even a rainbow. There's a cloud punch, whatever you want in this whole wide world, and this paper is part of the pack as well. So with this, we're gonna do it horizontally, but we're gonna add some of our sequins. I chose gold, and again, these are Stampin' Up! Because you can use any colors you want. If you have brand X at home, just use what you already have. I think that's enough sequins. Let me look. Well, you could never have too many sequins, am I right? Okay, so now we have our sequins in there, and now what we're gonna do is peel off the little sticky on the back. Look, it's stuck like what to my hand? Let me fold this up. And then the sticky, I'm gonna bring it straight down. I am being careful on that corner there. And it will self-adhere. That's a little bulky to me, so let me do a little more of my magic Scotch tape. Look, I'm throwing it everywhere. All right, now let's bring our base in. Look, we're shaking things up. Precious. You know, it'd be fun too, I didn't think of it. Even on the outside, we could come in with a circle punch, maybe something small so we don't detract, and put that on the outside of the cellophane to just add a little extra. So I'm going to, as careful as I can. Yep, that works pretty stinking good. And if it doesn't, oh my gosh, it's not. Okay, that's okay. I am going to play a little more, get a little more sticky in there. And I am gonna do mine horizontally, so just so you know. You're done. Done. How simple is that? Have you guys made shaker cards before? Comment below if you're gonna make this one, because we have it now horizontal, now vertical. Shake it up. And sequins, there's shaker shape, sequins, shaker shapes. Say that 3 times real fast. 3 colors, 3 shapes for only $7. And if you want to see more simple duplicatable cards, then I am going to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button to join our DD Creates Crafts community. So we have adhered this down. We're admiring the vertical, the horizontal. You now have 2 versions of one card. And I want to know if you've had fun. If you've had fun or learned something, I want you to go boop and hit the like button and just show me some love. Now, if you've loved this card, the next video you should watch is called the Peekaboo card. It's on the playlist and you can find it under card making techniques. And I will put that in the comment section below, description section. I'm just having too much fun shaking it up. So I hope you had a great time. I hope you will make these cards and I'll see you next time.